Well, welcome everyone to the Mailbox Power Builders Mastermind call. We are super excited to hear about all your results this past week with the Black Friday sale that's going on. We still have over 24 hours left. We actually have, we have just under 30 hours left of the Black Friday special. So we are curious, those that were on know we all kind of committed to how many we were going to have by this meeting, new people, new signups, or upgraded no memberships. So people that were with no membership and actually signed up to have a membership. So let's start with that. I'm curious to hear, I know Ann had a meeting today, and I'm hoping it went as well as we were hoping it would. So does that mean you have a new executive member?
Yay.
Any other news, Ann, or just the one executive for now? Oh, you're muted.
Just the one for now.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. So how many executives does that make for you total?
2.
Yay! So you just doubled your executive memberships. That is awesome.
That's great.
How about you, Lulu? I know you were on the call last week.
Yeah, so let's see. I had one pro upgrade to executive,
Nice.
added another executive. So that makes
2
I think,
executives.
yeah, and I think, I don't know, 4 or 5 total.
Wow.
I had a light upgrade to a pro.
Nice.
I had 3 or 4 people switch to pro annual. Let's see. I don't know, there were some other ones, but yeah.
Awesome. It sounds like you had an awesome week.
And yeah, I did. And it's not over because tomorrow I have several more appointments. So
awesome.
I'm planning on getting at least a couple more people.
Awesome.
Wow, that's great.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How about you, Jan and Steve?
We, as you know, Jan got COVID and I had a cold, so we've been kind of sickly recently, but we did reach out to 4 of our people we've talked to last week. And one of them said she signed up, but I went and looked at it and I think she made a mistake somewhere. So I'll be calling her tomorrow to make sure she's signed up the right way. And the other 3 we're hoping will sign up by tomorrow.
Awesome.
One of the gals I texted today, I talked to her again and by text, and she just gave me a thumbs up. So I don't know what that really means. So I don't know what to do from here with her.
So this is what I did, because I've had several people kind of thumbs up and say, thanks for letting me know. And I'm like, okay, but they haven't taken action. I'm like, so now what do I do? And so I gently nudged them today. And what I said was, it was a little different each time, but basically I see you haven't had a chance to take advantage of the Black Friday special. Are you planning on it? ? If not, no worries. And then they text me back. One of them texted me back and said, at this time, he just can't. So that's a way to get people off, to say, hey, or just, I messaged you the other day, I got a thumbs up. Does that mean you want to take advantage of it? We only have 30 hours left. If not, no worries. And then most likely they'll reach back out to you and say, oh yeah, thanks for following up, or nope, not at this time.
Okay, that's a good way to get a definite answer then. Good.
Yeah, and I have one person today reach out to me that I've been following up with, that he reached out and he said, I just got the executive set up and that was easy. And he said, I have to tell you, I appreciate you and your follow-up. It's not too much, but it teaches me how to do it in my business. He said it's gentle and it's caring, and you weren't pushy. So
Good.
just as long as you're genuine and you're like, I just want to make sure if you want to take advantage of the special that we get that for you before it ends. If not, no worries, something like that. And then people know that you're looking out for their best interest. It's not about you.
Okay.
So Nanette, you were on.
Yes, I was on. I got a new executive monthly, and
Awesome.
which they were previously on last December. I have this feeling they will drop off in January again, but they responded to the company's emails, which was good.
Nice.
A new company came on board as a pro annual member.
Nice.
So they're locked in.
Yep.
Have one member that converted her pro into an annual. And I did the same thing. And I've sent out a ton of text messages with two different messages. One was about the Black Friday event, but the other was to past members. I really talked about the online training that we're doing. So I was trying to push them in the direction of, let's get you up and going and make this happen. So we'll see what happens. I'll follow up again tomorrow with some more texts and maybe some emails and calls.
Awesome. Sweet. Andrea, I believe you were on last week too, right?
Yes, I was. Thank you. And actually the Black Friday sale actually has pushed a couple of people, one that was on trial to finally, do it. And that because he was on the fence. Another one, he's still as a light member and just very hesitant, but I love the idea that you just gave. It's awesome. I have 2 presentations tomorrow of people who had been just saying that they wanted to and never would schedule anything with me. So this pushed them into scheduling something. So
Awesome.
yes.
Now on one way I would approach the light members to take advantage of the pro membership is if you go back to the sheet that I provided a while back in the group. And right now, with it only being $49, it only takes 11 cards. And that's just cards. That's not any gifts or anything. It only takes 11 cards a month. And they're paying as much, if not more, than a pro membership. So anybody that truly wants to grow their business, it just doesn't make sense to be on a light membership because you get so many more advantages and benefits as a pro member. Like they don't have the image auto merge. I mean, there's so many things that they don't have that just makes sense for a business to have. So keep that in mind. And if you need that sheet, just reach out to me, Andrea. It would be the one that I posted prior to the August 1st change in pricing. So I had put 2 of them out there. If you can't find it, just let me know and I can message it over to you.
Thank you.
And
Awesome.
if I could just say one thing, so I have a meeting with somebody tomorrow who's on the light plan, and right now she's only sending birthday cards, but still she's sending, I went back because you can see what they send. She sent 9 in November, 9 in October, 8 in September, but 14 in August when we made the switch. And I mean, if you average that out, it doesn't make sense.
Well,
So,
and the way I would approach it with their Lulu is right now you're only sending birthday cards, but imagine if for the
Right.
same price, you could start sending thank you cards or thinking of you cards or add more people to your birthday. So that's the way to approach it, is say,
Yeah.
I notice you're paying for a pro membership right now with the Black Friday special anyways. You're averaging about what a pro membership is with the special, and there's so many more benefits. Would you like to take advantage of having 50 cards a month instead of only being able to send 11?
Yeah, absolutely. It's exactly what I'm going to say to her.
Awesome.
But, yeah.
Awesome. I think that was everybody that was on last.
It was on last week. But
Oh, yep, Gloria.
But she wasn't
She-
on camera, so I'm hoping that means that you're feeling better.
A little better.
I feel better. I still sound like a frog, but but I'm here, so that's what counts. I've had a cold, for those of you who weren't on last week, and still have it, but I committed to trying to get 3 people this week. And I have one that has upgraded to an annual, not an executive, but upgraded to the annual. And I have someone who is still on the fence, and I'm working on her. She had a membership a while ago and she dropped out, and she really could use this, but she's saying that money's an object. So
So here is what I would say to her, Gloria. Is she somebody, let me ask you a few questions. Is she somebody that is a person of influence? In other words, she knows quite a few other business people.
probably not a whole lot. She would use it for her business
Right.
that she does, but I don't know what her sphere of influence is.
So that's what I would ask her, is because, and I would say to her, I hear that you're hesitant because of the cost. If I could show you a way to just introduce this to 2 or 3 other businesses that would take advantage of the same special you are, and that would cover your membership, would you be interested?
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep. Because that way they're not worried about this. The way I talk to every customer, and usually what I say to them when they say that is, my goal is always to have this system producing more money than it costs you to use it. And so the goal is, whether it be bringing on customers as an affiliate or bringing on business in your business, more repeat business, more add-on orders, referrals that cover the cost of the system. My goal is always that this is not a cost. It actually makes you money. And if you pose it that way and make sure you get her set up correctly to start with, get her off to a fast start, and she sees results, most likely she won't go away, because she'll be like, oh yeah, this is making me money, I need to use it more.
Yeah, she knows the magnitude of what this can do for her. So
Awesome.
we'll talk to her again. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else that watched the replay or would be willing to share their results so far on the Black Friday special? Marie.
So I have not been as diligent as I normally would. I'm a blueprint, as you all know, and that means I'm a planner. And I was literally en route to my home of Louisiana on Monday when the Black Friday thing was announced. So, and I was there until last night is when we got back. On Wednesday, I sent out an email to all of my prospects announcing it. So far, what I have are a $79 month-to-month who went to the 49, a $79 month-to-month who went to the 149, and 2 new $49 accounts today. tomorrow, and I did listen to the replay this afternoon. Tomorrow, I'm going to be contacting all of my customers and talking to them about locking in an annual membership that'll take them through the end of next year.
Nice.
So,
Good
yeah.
job.
Thank you.
Despite being on vacation. That's awesome. Anyone else? Doug, Stan, or Laura? Any results with the Black Friday? Any challenges that we can help you overcome to take advantage of the Black Friday and sharing it with your network or your past clients?
One thing that I talked about with my person, she said, and she's in real estate, why in the world would you sign up for just 6 months when you could sign up for a whole year and save money? So she saw the value right there. So that's something to talk about, I think, the value of the yearly sign up. And that's what she did. So
I totally agree, Ann, and we talked about that last week. And that right now there are many businesses that need the tax write-off for the end of the year, or even if they don't need, it's a great tax write-off before the end of the year to do the annual membership and set them up for success in 2023. So get yourself set up for success right out of the gate as we hit the new year. So awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Ann.
I have a question
Mhm.
about, Nanette said that she signed up for the yearly herself. I'm 149 executive, and I forget when I signed up, but it was when it was first.
You
So I
are
should say-
locked. You are
So I'm-
locked at the 149, I believe, until December of next year, December
I
of
thought.
2023. So
Okay.
it doesn't, if somebody is on the 149, it doesn't necessarily make sense to do any kind of upgrading because there really is no upgrade option for them. What you're looking to do is upgrade your no memberships, your light memberships, and your pros to either pro or executive or a yearly pro or executive membership.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, thank
Yep.
you.
You're welcome. I know Andrea was on last week, but she just hopped on. Do you have any results for the last week, Andrea, with new signups with the Black Friday?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I have one executive, one pro.
Yoo-hoo! Awesome. And I'm sure there's more you're reaching out to because I know you.
Yeah, I am.
How is your daughter, by the way? She's been at the dentist with her daughter today.
We have to go back tomorrow for her to see a specialist. So it's not just, I'm hearing cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
So I'm hearing you need more executive memberships to
Yeah.
pay the dental bills. Let's see. Any idea what the percentage of executive memberships are across the company? I can see it increasing a lot in 2023. Doug, that's a really good perception for 2023. And I agree with you. I think especially right now with the Black Friday and having a yearly option to lock it in at the 149. So you pay 10 months, but you get 12 months at that rate. I know that I had heard at one point, it's been a while ago, that I think there was less than 20% of the memberships were executive. But if you think about everything in life, it's the 80-20 rule. 80% are going to be in that middle of the road and do, you know, a lot, and only 20% are going to take advantage of big opportunities. So that makes sense to me. And it's been a while since I heard, and I don't even remember whether it was Justin or where I heard it from. maybe Joe, but it was less than 20%. But I think as we move into 2023, especially, how many of you, by the way, are registered for January in Salt Lake? Oh, guys,
That's my,
it,
that's my birthday.
oh, but come on, we'll celebrate your birthday, Luna.
I need, oh, Lord.
I know Andrea is going.
Ugh.
Her
I have
and
a question.
chatted.
Did you
Yes.
realize that they're launching 4.0 that day?
Yes, he said that.
I
Oh,
just
man.
like put that together. I'm like,
Yes. That's why we're having the big event, not only to see the new building, but 4.0 is supposed to be launched that day. And that's what I was talking about with Doug, with 4.0 being launched. And I don't know what's being launched, but I can tell just from talking to Justin, he doesn't have to tell you, he's super excited. And he, you know, you watch his posts on Facebook, and he went to the printer show, and he's like a kid in a candy store when he goes to those. And he said he can't wait to implement some of the things he saw. So I'm super excited. I can't wait to see what's coming in January. So I highly recommend, if you can get it in your budget and in your schedule, to go to Salt Lake to corporate in January, because it's going to be a fun event. It will be fun to see you all in person. And some of you that we have never met in person before, to actually meet you in person and give you hugs like we did with Andrea back in September when we went to California. It was good to finally, we feel like we'd met in person, but we hadn't. So it was fun to hug her. So we look forward to seeing a bunch of you, as many as you can, in January. I know there was another question. Let me see. Where do we register? Michael, go look for that link. It was out in the affiliate group. Oh, Doug said, thanks for posting the advantages of the executive membership. I did that Monday morning on the wake up call with Casey. I hadn't even, I'm a math person, so I always do the math numbers. You've seen me post, but I hadn't really done the math like I did the other day and posted it in the user and the affiliate group on the difference between the pro at 79 and the executive. So, I mean, there's very little difference in the price in the big scheme of things, but a huge difference in the benefits you get. So that's a great thing to share with people. The other thing, as I was signing up a new pro member yesterday, is I realized, because she was asking me, because we were doing her holiday cards, and she was asking me, so how much is it going to cost me total with the postage and everything if I send 50 cards? Does anybody know what the answer is? It's Doug.
120.
Oh, he's
50 cards is about $30.
50 cards. So it's $79. No, the pro membership to send 50 cards, is $49 plus $30 in postage. So it's $79. The 79 old pro membership, we are now giving them for $79. You're getting your stamps and your cards. So we just threw in the stamps for the same price.
That's a great way to describe it.
Yeah, but I mean, if you think of 79, yeah, they're going to pay 49, but if they look at what they would have paid last month, $79, they would have just got the cards and still had to pay postage. And right now the 79 covers their postage and the
No,
50 cards.
whoa, now what? No. Him too? What's happening?
That's
Who
awesome.
is that?
I don't know. Somebody's talking.
Yes,
Oh, wow.
Oh, Terry.
Wow, I hadn't heard that.
Can you mute Terry? Sweetie, over on the right. There you go. So that's another thing to keep in mind. With the holidays, many people saw the 79 and said, well, it's too much now, although it's not. I also did another calculation today. So earlier today, I really want to focus on gifts, but you're going to have many people that just want to send cards. They need to keep it within the budget. So to send cards, because of the customer yesterday, 50 cards, these numbers are all postage included. So 50 cards is $79. 75 cards is only $113.50. 75 or 100 cards is 148. 150 cards is 217. And 200 cards is 269. And I broke it down and said how much they were per card.
Oh my
And
God.
this includes the postage. So I want you to think Snapfish, Tiny Prints, Costco, Walgreens, all of those. 50 cards at $79 is $1.58 each, and that includes the stamp. 75 cards makes it $1.51 each, and again, it includes a stamp. 100 is only $1.48 each. 150 is $1.45 each, and when you get to 200 cards, they're only $1.35 each.
I would just be careful about saying includes the stamp, because we don't pay postage.
Yeah, we don't.
It's like getting the stamp. So you have to really be careful with the language you use.
Yeah,
Because the last thing we want to do is create a problem for corporate
right.
saying that we're paying postage. That's the only thing I would caution you about.
Well, and that's why I said the price. I didn't say it's a $49 membership. I said the total cost to send this many cards with our system. And I have included the cost of postage in the US, obviously, not to Canada or international, but those are the costs. So if anybody asks you, well, I want to send 100 cards, how much is that going to cost with the postage? And I will post that in
Oh, good.
the affiliate group
Goody.
for you all. If someone asks, and I'll pose it that way. If somebody asks you how much it would cost with our system to send X number of cards, you can tell them the price as long as they're in the US.
Love that. That would be great if you would post it, because I have to see things to
Yep.
get it.
Yep. And it's on my phone. So if it was on my computer, I'd just put it in the chat, but it's not, it's on my phone. So I'm going to have to copy and paste into the affiliate group.
So if I could just say something that I've been doing for people who aren't ready to take advantage of this, I have actually set appointments for the end of December, beginning of January, and basically saying, I get it. There's a lot to contend with this time of year. How about we revisit this? You're working on your 2023 budget. How about if we revisit this at the end of the month or beginning of the year? Oh, awesome. That would be great. So it's been a happy side effect of just reaching out to people that I was more motivated to reach out to them. So
I love
they're not
that.
ready to, if they're not ready to do it, say, hey, how about if I put you in my calendar and we'll reach out at the end of the month or whatever. Oh yeah, great.
I love that because you've set the next follow-up appointment.
Yeah.
And you've set the expectation that you're going to stay in touch with them.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Anyone else?
Kathy, if you would do me a huge favor, I know you're the one that posted the information about the January event at corporate. Would you be able to post that link somewhere in
Put it
the
in the
chat
chat.
for us? I've been trying to find it in the affiliate group, but I can't seem to find it.
Do you mean the one that Wendy posted to RSVP?
Yeah,
Yes.
the one to RSVP for the January event.
I posted it in the chat.
Oh, you did?
Awesome.
She
It's
just
in the
stepped-
chat now.
Not the link
couldn't
to
find it.
register, but it's the post where the link exists. So
Oh,
Oh,
awesome.
okay. Thank you.
Thank you,
It,
Andrea.
it popped by us too fast and we didn't see you did that.
Brenda, am I allowed to make a suggestion
Sure.
about the special?
Yeah.
So I've been getting a lot of chats and they've been asking about if they want to go on a trial. They want to do the trial. So my response to that is, why don't you jump in on the special, pay the $49, get access to everything, including free greeting cards, test it out. If you don't like it, you can close your account. But if you like it, then you're on the special.
Yeah.
for
You've
the
locked
next-
it in. Yeah.
Yeah, have you guys
Yeah.
already talked about that?
No,
Because-
but I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's $49. They can try it. They're not locked into any membership. So I tell them and they're like, oh yeah, it's like this light bulb goes off, right? Because then they've got the special. So
Yeah.
it's just
Well-
another way to get them to jump on and
Yeah.
don't worry if you don't like it.
I
least
think
you know.
the reason why we get that, Kathy, is with so many programs, a membership usually has a commitment of more than a month, a 6-month or a year commitment. And so
Yeah.
people assume that if they do it, they're stuck and they're not. And so
Yeah.
that's a really good thing to bring up. I don't have a lot of people that ask me about the trial because I don't let them know about the trial.
Right, right.
but
But a lot of
every-
people,
Yeah, every
guess
once
they
in a
just-
while.
they ask, do we have a trial, right? And
Yeah, every once in a while I do get that question. But that's a great way right now to respond to it, especially with the Black Friday sale.
Well, and
Yeah,
if you
like-
think about it, if nothing else, send your holiday cards and see how it
Yeah.
goes. And, you know,
Right? And they can do
Gotta
that right now.
got to send them anyway. So
And you got to send them soon because the
Yeah.
mail delivery is pathetic right now.
Yep.
And I'm telling everybody to get them out. Just get them out now.
Yeah.
Get them
I
out.
was actually very surprised though, Kathy. I helped a client the Thursday before Thanksgiving do her Thanksgiving cards, and she chose to do postcards. And it arrived before Thanksgiving, and I
Where
was
does she
blown
live?
away here in
Wow.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Ours have been taken a while. So I've been telling people expect at least 2 weeks for your postcards, but hers actually arrived in about 5 days and I was blown away. I was really happy with the postal service for her cards because I completely thought they would arrive after Thanksgiving.
Well, that's
So-
really good to hear because maybe they are getting better. I know that my stuff arriving here in Toronto is getting here very fast. Like 5
Nice.
days for a card. I'm like, what? Or
Wow,
or even and packages are no more than a week. to come
nice.
to me.
wow.
So I'm quite pleased. They seem to be,
Maybe they
getting a little
finally-
bit back to normal.
Yeah, maybe they finally got the staffing back up with the holidays. Maybe they
Could
hired a
be.
bunch of people and which is good
Yeah,
for
but-
us.
I'm always interested in hearing how long is it taking your stuff to get where it's going? Because I kind of keep track of it.
Good to
Yeah.
hear, Kathy. Because
Mhm.
I didn't realize that Canada, I thought it was always took that long to get you stuff. Like I
Mm-mm.
remember I sent you a card and brownies once and it took what, like a month?
Yeah, because it was in COVID times and all that.
Oh,
And here I'm thinking that's just international shipping.
No, it's not. It's it was the USPS and all of the postal services and everything during COVID was pathetic. Like, but
Oh.
no, it's quite quick here.
Well, that's good to know because also another win for this week, by the way, is I spoke to a Royal LePage real
Yeah,
estate agent
yeah.
in Canada, and he about flipped a lid when I showed him Mailbox Power and the ultimate closing gift. He was like, "Oh my God, you're gonna come speak at my brokerage tomorrow. I'm gonna wake you up at 6:30 in the morning or something." I don't know, something crazy. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Absolutely. They do. They don't. The biggest problem you'll have with people in Canada is the exchange rate.
Oh.
That's what's going to kill them. And the fact that they can't use the build a mailing list or the nearest neighbor.
Yeah, that's a drag.
Anyway, enough about that. You show Brenda and Mike.
So I'm curious though, Kathy, because we have one of the corporate staff on today that runs the chat. Are there any other things that are coming through on the chat that people should know about that maybe we can help answer questions or make sure that we educate?
Yeah, so one
better?
thing one thing I can talk about is the you know, the light membership. I don't know if anybody gets any inquiries about the light membership. But if they already have an account and they want to go down to the light membership, it now has to be done through chat. Okay, there's nowhere for them to click to go down. And you guys know that if somebody wants to sign up, they have to use an affiliate link. You all have an affiliate link for the light account, right?
Yep.
So that's the only way they can get it. So if somebody chats in and they're brand new and they want the light, or somebody's told them about it and they can't find it, we tell them to go back to the affiliate for the link.
Oh, good to
Okay,
know.
because you guys have the link. We don't give it out anymore. So they have to go through an affiliate to get it. But if they're already on an account and they want to downgrade to it, they have to do that. But Jerry has to do that in the background. So
Ah,
there's a button to click to move.
that's good information to have. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else at the moment, but just trying to think of different things. Okay, you know about the affiliate when somebody becomes an affiliate now, how they are now enforcing there's a little clause in the agreement where it says that they have to be approved. That can take 7 to 10 days. So if you got a new
Oh, wow.
affiliate coming on and they sign up, it can take 7 to 10 days for approval. They're really going, I believe they're going to talk about that tomorrow on the corporate, but they're really now taking it more seriously. They want to check people out before they become an affiliate. So that is why it takes a longer now.
I wondered
Going
about
through there,
that.
actually, it is an actual application process now.
Oh,
Good to
wow.
know.
That is
'Cause
good to know.
I had somebody do that and I was like, I don't know. I don't remember filling all that out. But
Well,
been
it's
a
always
while.
been in the agreement. They just
Yes.
never enforced it. Now they are, because they're
Okay.
getting bigger and they're getting more serious, and it's not network marketing anymore. And they want to,
That's good.
have they really want to do the application process properly now. So,
I like
so that's
that.
something to know.
I'll let her
Cool.
know.
Yeah, that's really good to know.
Yeah.
Gloria mentioned in the chat to me, and I did not know this, so I will bring it up, and maybe Kathy does know. She heard that the first class stamp is supposed to go up to 63 cents in January.
I saw that on USPS site somewhere. I saw it, but we haven't got any official word yet, but
Yeah,
it may
I
be
have-
out there.
I haven't seen that yet, but yes, that is a good heads up that in January prices are going up again. I don't know.
They
what
always
they're-
do.
Yeah, I don't know
So-
what they're gonna be on the postcards, but it looks like 63 cents, and Kathy said it's not official yet, but just plan on it costing a little bit more for postage in January.
All the more reason for them to jump on one
On
of
the
the
Black
specials.
Friday special so that they can save the money and use it for postage. Yep.
Yeah, and I mean, last year killed me because they put the international rate went from 130 to 140, like 10 cents all at
Wow.
once. It's like, God, now it'll be up again. So, but it's still cheaper than, well, not with the exchange rate. No, it's pretty expensive because see, in Canada, we have 3 postal rates. We have Canada, we have US, and we have international. But in the States, they lump us in with international, so it makes it even more expensive. So that's why, it's like, what?
Cool.
So anyway, enough about that. We don't want to talk about Canada. This is not my
So-
call.
What I want to do is, since we're getting down to the end of the call here, what I posted in the group is where will your business be in 2023? And I know we talked about that a little bit last week, but I know for us, we have decided to focus as much as we can on executive accounts. And I think if you really want to grow your business, that's where you want to put your focus, is put it on executive accounts. And if you focus on that, I think you'll get more executive accounts. And if you have to settle for the pros, then settle for the pros. But really, our focus is going to be on executive accounts, trying to at least get one executive account every single month, and if not more, and hopefully it'll continue to grow our business. And not just that, but also work on some retention.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but we struggle with retention like every other business, and we think we do a pretty good job of sending out cards and gifts and things like that, but when money gets tight, people start cutting expenses. So we've been hovering right around 90 to 100 accounts, pro and executive accounts, and so it just we can't ever seem to break that 100, and when we do, we lose someone. So
But that's going to change next year. So yes, Kathy.
Can I say something about the executive account and why I think what you're doing is a brilliant idea?
Sure.
Most people that join Mailbox Power think of the cards. So they think executive, I get 200. Okay, that's great. But I think the most important thing that you get with the executive account is the one-on-one calls with Frank.
Yep.
Yep.
Anytime you want. And we get so many people in the chat that are executive that have no idea about that. It's
Yep.
like, that is worth its weight in gold right there.
I
Because
had
so many people, it's like, can I get a phone call? Can I get a phone call? And like, we are not set up for phones, so we can't. But if they're on executive, they can have that phone call, that Zoom call, whenever they want. It's just,
I didn't know that. I
Yep.
didn't know.
Really?
Yeah, as many as you want. And
Yeah.
that was actually one of the very first executives I signed up when we launched the executive account. I went and talked to her, and she was asking me what the benefits of the executive, what's the difference between them. And I told her that, and she said, you just sold me. That's all I needed to know. That was worth the money for the executive membership all by itself.
right. So if you're on Pro and you click on the bell at the top of your screen, it says
Upgrade.
go here to upgrade, right? If you're an executive, it says click here to make an appointment. And that's how
Yeah.
you make your appointments with Frank.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
you
you
click
don't-
on that bell if you're an executive.
Yeah, you
Anytime you
don't-
want to make an appointment.
Yeah, you don't get Frank's phone number, because Doug was
Yeah,
asking,
yeah.
where is Frank's phone number? They don't give any of the phone numbers out, Doug. It's a Zoom.
I think he'd
you
kill me if I
schedule
gave him
it.
his.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah, he would
kidding.
kill us if we gave out his number. He would
So
be
what
overwhelmed.
comes up? Does a calendar come up, or
Yeah,
what?
so when you click on that link that says make an
Okay.
appointment, his calendar will come up and you just pick a time. He's got all his times listed all day,
Wow.
Now-
and you just choose a time. It's a Zoom call, and yeah,
Okay, when did they make that announcement? I missed it completely.
Day one.
when the
and-
executive started,
Yep. So,
it's
and
always been there.
I
Your-
didn't listen. I'm sorry, I didn't listen.
It's
Mhm.
okay. It's just, I mean, that's why, like, that is one of the best things about the executive.
Yeah.
It's gold.
yeah.
You
And
know?
your new executive member, Anne, the
Yes.
real estate agent, they can make as many as they want. Now, a few caveats on that.
Yeah.
That is a customer support call. That is not, I'll build your automation. I'll do custom stuff for you. They will upload the list as long as it's all in the right format, but it's not, they still have to use the done for you program if
Okay.
they want stuff set up for them and their branding changed. Frank is
Right.
there
Now
to
Frank
help
will
them
show them
train.
how to do
Right.
it. He
Yep.
shows you how to set up your automation and how to do it. Like he'll be on the Zoom with you and he'll show you how it's done, but they don't do it for you. But they will show you, and it's gold. It's pure gold. If you're first brand new and you don't know what you're doing, you get right on that and make an appointment. He'll go through everything with you.
Yep.
Show
And
you how to
sometimes you
do
don't
it.
have to be brand new to not know what you're doing.
No, if you, of course not, because things are going to change in January. So, you're going to want to use that button, that bell.
Yep.
Well,
That's
that's
a-
another
that's
reason
great.
to get on this executive. I mean, it's gold. Plus the
That's
fact
great.
that you can also use multiple return addresses. That's another really good feature, right? Especially if you're a real estate agent and you're a broker and you want to send something out for someone on your team. Well, you can just change the address to theirs. I mean, that's another reason. Like there's so many good features about executive, and not to mention the warehouse
Custom inventory. Yeah.
custom inventory, right? And that's going to get huge next year. So, yeah.
You just heard it from Kathy. That's getting huge. So I've always thought it was huge. And so, especially with
It
more
is.
warehouse space, now we can do more of that.
Yeah, and a lot of network marketing companies are getting on board with that. They're signing up so that they can put their samples in our warehouse, so their people, their reps can use Mailbox Power and send out samples.
Yep.
Right? So
Yep.
there's all kinds of things happening, but
Fantastic.
executive's the way to go. It really is.
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, we've come to the end of our time today. It's been a great call. I think I heard of at least 20 new memberships in the last week, just the people right here on this call, or people that moved from no membership up to a membership or upgraded from light or pro to executive. So that's amazing. We want to give you all a big round of applause. Congratulations. Like I said, there are still 29 hours left of the promotion. So let's go see how many more you can get on the books before the books close on the Black Friday special, because this is the time to set yourself up for success for next year. Kathy.
Brenda, do you always do these calls?
Yes, we do every Tuesday night.
It's the first time. First I've heard of it.
Yep, every
I was
single
like,
Tuesday.
Andrea. Was it Andrea? No, Gloria mentioned it.
Yep.
Builder's call. And I'm like, what's this call?
Oh,
Every Tuesday night, we've been doing this now since July.
September.
So,
No way. I had
Yes.
my head in the weeds or
before
what?
September, because that's when we went to
What time is
California,
it
right?
at? 8 o'clock? 8
It
to 9?
started to think right around the 1st of September, end of
Yeah.
August, somewhere in there.
So we've
So
been
you
doing
started
for
it at
2
what
months.
time? 8 o'clock?
Yep, your time, 8 o'clock, 5 o'clock Pacific.
I'm gonna put
So
it right.
any affiliate that wants to grow their business, since you're in customer support, send them Tuesday nights to
I will,
our call.
definitely.
Awesome. We'll have an amazing,
Before you go, I have.
How did I get on this call?
it's mbpbuilderscall.com, Kathy. MBP for Mailbox Power, builderscall.com.
And
Laura.
Okay.
I just wanted to, my sister-in-law sent me something today, since you guys were talking about the event in January. The Hopper app
Yep.
has good discounts today for booking airline tickets. So I know like Arizona, Denver to Phoenix is like $28 round trip. I haven't got it down to figure out what Salt Lake City would be in January, but
Yeah,
that might be something people want to look at to see for getting a cheaper ticket.
Yeah, we used Hopper for our car rental. So there's
Okay.
lots of great deals right now with Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Everybody's offering sales. So if you're considering going, go get your plane ticket now. And I'm sure plenty of us are gonna have car rentals or that. We'll figure out how to get everybody around, but at least get your hotel and your flight, and then the rest of it we'll figure out. We'll make Kathy and tell corporate to figure out how we're gonna get everybody moved around.
I think it's only like 3 miles from the hotel, the main hotel
Yeah,
that Kathy had posted.
Yeah.
yep,
Pretty
Yeah,
close.
It's a mile
yeah,
from
Yeah.
that one, and you're just down the street, Brenda.
yeah, we're 3 miles. We're at Homewood Suites. So
Okay, yeah. Which one am I at? Whatever the
Marriott,
Marriott
you
one.
said.
Yeah.
Brenda and Michael, is your call posted on the calendar?
It is, I think.
No,
No, it's
I
not.
just-
It's not on the
No,
corporate
it's not.
calendar. It's just
Lo-
something we started.
Okay, we
Gloria,
can put that
I
on the
just put,
calendar.
I just put the link in the chat, and then what I did, I put that link on my calendar on my computer. And when you set up an appointment or something in your calendar, there's always a place for location, and I just copied and pasted that link in there. So all I have to do is go on the day and click on the link, and it gets me in. So
Yeah,
it's
I'm good.
always,
I'm good, but other people need to be on this call.
Yes, they do. So let's all bring somebody next week.
Oh,
And it's
I'll let people know about it. How did I not know this?
We appreciate it, Kathy, and as always,
Really?
we appreciate you guys for taking the time out of your day to be here. And we're hoping to be able to grow this call bigger and better. And the more minds we have in here sharing stuff, I think the more it'll be easier to grow our businesses collectively. So let's work on growing this call and seeing what we can do about growing our business as well.
great.
Thank
Awesome.
you, Brenda and Michael.
You're welcome.
Thank
Have an
you.
awesome week, and we'll see you next Tuesday night.
All right, thank you.
thank you.
Have a
Have a
great
good
week.
one.
Thank you guys very much.
You're welcome.